Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show here on a Wednesday night as we talk Hanover area wrestling. We're going to talk Hazleton area wrestling, Wallenpaupack wrestling after the district championships over the weekend. Coach Justin Thomas lurking over Greg Vasello there as we get ready to talk some wrestling here. And we welcome in these guys. These guys are all district champs here for Hanover area. And let's start with CJ. CJ Canes, we spoke with you over the summer, 127 pounds. Talk a little bit about how your season went.
Started off just how I wanted it to. I won every tournament. I had some good wins early in the season, late in the season, right at the end at Coalcracker. Went to districts, did what I was supposed to do. It was a good season.
All sophomores, you guys. Talk about, the work ethic of, the room. And, you guys had a pretty good district run. Second to Honesdale. Honesdale was loaded with some talent as well. But talk a little bit about the room and in particular this sophomore class and how hard you guys are working. CJ.
All right. So we've been working hard together the whole season, even outside of just the schoolroom. We work out together, go to the gym, go to other practices. Every day, same thing.
Tell us about Coach Thomas. A lot of experience back in the day for him. He was with one of the best coaches ever there at Benton. Let's talk about his demands and what it's like to wrestle for him.
It's good. He's a very smart guy. Good with statistics, good with technique. He knows how to run a good practice. Yeah.
Let's welcome in Chase Smith, 114 pounds. Chase, talk a little bit about your season and then, of course, winning a district championship for yourself in a pin against the kid from Trail.
I think it started off pretty good. There were definitely some bumps along the road, but as long as I ended up district champ, it was expected.
You guys go from one practice sometimes to another and staying busy. So tell us a little bit about what it's like to kind of do what you're doing.
It's definitely tough, definitely pushes you, especially going practice right to the gym, right to another practice. It's tough, yeah.
CJ, let's see if you could get Coach Thomas in right next to you there and welcome him in. And Coach, let's talk a little bit about what it's like being around these guys as sophomores and, being able to, make that room as contagious as you can and everybody hopefully getting better.
Oh, it's been a great experience, and these guys do a really good job. So they've done a real good job. They keep working really hard. They bring the whole team together. They bring a lot of guys together. It has become very contagious, and it started with this guy right here, led to another one, to Chase, to Gregory, and now the whole team's been infected with it. So everybody wants to keep putting in more time, doing extra, and keep getting better.
I know you guys are going to be getting another workout in here, so it's going to be busy, but tell us a little bit about what you think each of these three guys bring as far as whether it's their wrestling mentality or their physical attributes.
There's a lot of things. I mean, they do exceptionally well in wrestling, but they also do really well in the classroom too. So that really changes the dynamics for a lot of things because it makes it a lot easier for them to be coachable, and they understand what it takes to be successful because they've been doing it their whole lives.
Let's welcome in Greg Vasello. Greg, you're a little bit of an upper weight, 172 pounds. Tell us a little bit about, your season, how things have went.
My season started off quite well. I didn't face a loss until tournament DKI. And since then, it's been going up.
How about your work ethic? What would you describe as, the type of guy you are? Is it 6 days a week, 7 days a week? Do you try to get a rest day in? It mentally is kind of messing with you a little bit if you're resting?
Well, for practice-wise, it's Monday through Friday, and then usually the weekends are off unless we have a tournament.
How about, just seeing what CJ and Chase are able to do? What's it like working with them and seeing their successes? Does it help you a little bit?
Yeah, it's good to work with them, and it drives me to become better myself.
Greg, talk a little bit about your family. Who are the important people that help you out with all the decisions you're making, getting you from place to place?
I'd say the most important person would be my mother, constantly getting me from place to place and supporting me along the way.
How about Coach Thomas? What are things that he will talk to you about to help push you?
Coach Thomas helps me a lot, like technically with wrestling, like my technique and fixing little things.
Let's get back to Chase Smith. Chase, tell us a little bit about regionals this weekend. Any match you have could be the toughest match. The first one, the second one, you just don't know. What are you looking forward to?
I'm definitely looking forward to just wrestling in general. You know, they're going to be tough matches, and those are the matches I love.
Back to you, CJ. How about as far as the weight and the regimen? I mean, you're pretty much on cue. Any challenges, or you're pretty much dialed in to focus for this coming weekend?
Feel like just where I need to be. I'm feeling good. I know what I can do.
All right, gentlemen. Hey, it was good to catch up with you. Congratulations, Hanover Area Wrestling District Champs. We're going to talk Hazleton Area Wrestling next. You guys have a good day and get another good workout in, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Be well. Congratulations. All right, we'll be right back.
McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 97 years, trusted to keep America rolling. McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations and family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 70 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. We're one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. You can visit us at any of our service centers in Wilkes-Barre, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit us on the web at mccarthytire.com. Manuka Subaru, it's all we do. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 7. Fridays 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 1. Located at 4141 Bernie Ave in Moosic. The Ascent, Forester, Crosstrek, Legacy, and Impreza. You can call them toll free, 888-903-8015, or visit them online, manukasubaru.com. For Manuka Subaru, it's all we do. In Dunmore, talk to Jen Ricky Abeloff. She's located at 115 West Drinker Street in Dunmore, 570-342-9626. Visit Detailed Assets Auto Spa, located on 295 South River Street in Plains, located across from Bakery Delight. For premier auto detailing services in the area, choose Detailed Assets Auto Spa. They offer full rejuvenation enhancement, ceramic coating, wheel coating, glass coating, and more. 570-899-2254. Brian Frisbee will take care of your car. 570-899-2254 for Detailed Assets Auto Spa.
All right, we are back here on the John Mendola Show on a Wednesday night, and we got a bunch of guys here that got to get those cameras straight. If they're from Hazleton area, I think they're ready to go. We've got a couple of the Benio brothers and Mason Morello from Hazleton area, Keith Maurer. Let's get him in here. He is the head coach. And we'll click on a button, and now we see him. So let's start with you, Coach Maurer. Tell us, we talked about the ladies the other day. Now we get to talk about the guys. Take us through this Hazleton team this season. A good squad. Wallenpaupack was really good. Abington Heights was really good at the district level. You guys are good as well. Talk about some of these guys, and we'll get to them here.
Yeah, we on the guys' side, along with the girls, we had a pretty good season here. Again, yeah. Wallenpaupack ended up beating us in the district duels. I'm not sure that we wrestled our best match there, but formidable, and they won the district individuals. But again, as I just got gave up my speech as we finished practice today. This is the time of the year, and the sport individuals is got to be the most exciting time of the year. Everybody loves the dual meets and the fans like that, but as far as these guys, listen, their goal all year long is to get on that podium in Hershey and prove to everybody that that's where they belong.
So we got Jake Benio and Gabe Benio, and they're probably right near each other, but they might be using two different phones, and we can't seem to get Gabe on. So, Jake, tell us a little bit about grabbing your brother if he's close by, and how your season went. Well, he's moving, but I don't know if he can hear us.
Yeah.
Mason, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are moving.
Oh, there you go.
You got to be a little bit more steady here with your camera work. So,
I'm sorry.
all right, okay. Let's talk a little bit about Mason, your season. 189 pounds, being a district champ. Tell us a little bit about how you went.
Started the season off good. Won the first tournament. Had a tough Bethlehem Holiday Classic. Took third, and then ran into some injuries, but we bounced back and won districts. Now that this weekend's coming up, and I'm excited for it.
Let's talk a little bit about the district championship for you, a dominating fashion against a tough opponent. Tell us a little bit about how things went for you.
Just like every other tournament, got a good warm up in the morning, prepared for the whole day by eating right and just drinking water, and came ready to wrestle, and that's how it happened.
Coach Bauer, how would you describe Mason? I mean, he's an animal, great motor. What does he do? I mean, he scored a lot of points.
Yeah, well, Mason's been around the program for quite a while now. So, being a senior, he's somewhat of a leader on the team. He was a state qualifier last year. So, Mason understands what needs to get done, and he's a very disciplined kid. I'm not going to go animal yet, but he is definitely when he steps on the mat, his opponent knows he's there to win that match. So takes a lot of effort to try and beat Mason and a lot of talent. So we're looking forward to what he can pull off this weekend.
We're having a hard enough time keeping the Benios in check on the camera. You can't.
Yeah, there.
How about on the mat? Like, is that possible?
Well, no, actually, holding them down might be a little easier than getting out from underneath them because both of them are pretty tough on top. So I thought they'd have a little bit better grip on this phone here, but like you said, they're all over the place here. But again, they're youngins, so they'll learn.
I think they're putting on a show for us just on the side. It's like a side show. Jake,
Well,
let's talk a little bit about your season. What's it like wrestling with your brother and, winning a district championship there at 121 pounds?
I think I had a pretty good season so far. I like wrestling alongside you too.
We could barely hear you, Jake. I don't know what
Yo,
it is
Jake,
with that phone.
Jake, come in here. Do it on my phone.
I think we're going to
Come
kill
here.
Jake and go over to Mason's phone here to make it easy on ourselves.
Here, take it. Hold on. Gotta do everything.
Oh, Jesus.
Put the phone down.
All right, there we go. So this is Jake Benio on Mason Morello's phone. So, Jake, tell us a little bit about your season and how things went.
I think my season went pretty well so far, and I like wrestling alongside Gabe. And I mean, I wrestled a lot of tough tournaments, and I placed pretty high in all of them. So I think it went pretty well.
Talk a
But
little
I'm
bit
hoping
about-
to make it to states and place pretty high at states too.
How about the demands of the wrestling room? Talk a little bit about Coach Maurer and some of the coaches there and trying to get you guys better. Talk about people trying to make you better.
I think demands are pretty high, and all the coaches push us pretty hard. So I think it's pretty good.
You and your brother are sophomores, so tell us about your upside. Like, obviously, you're going to go to regionals. We're hoping you guys can push through, as you said, the states, but it gets real tough, that region that you're going to head to. But talk about what you feel like your upside is in the next couple of years. You feel like there's still room to grow up that mountain?
I mean, yeah, I think there's a lot of room to grow. So,
Coach Bauer, let's talk about the efforts between Jake and Gabe, and what their family is like and pushing them both on and off the mat.
Well, they've been wrestling together for a long period of time there because they're part of that triplet. Their sister's a basketball player too, so the sports have been around in their family, and these two guys have been wrestling probably since third, fourth, fifth grade. So they're seasoned kids. They've been around a lot, and this is their first time in here in the PIAA as far as the district, regionals, and states goes. So. We're pretty confident they've been in pressure tournaments before, and they do work hard, like their cousin Mason. But so it's a one big family there that's been around wrestling for a long period of time, and we think we have them ready, and if they like any kid, if they would just listen to us, they'll be all right.
Jake, can we get your brother Gabe in there?
Yes, he's
All
right
right.
here.
Gabe Benio joining us right now. He has been bouncing all over the place there in Hazleton area. Gabe, 114 pounds. Let's talk a little bit about, what's it like being you and being able to, partner up with your brother during practice, but then go out on the mat.
Yeah, I like doing it.
Let's talk
Like,
about that sister of yours. Is she the best athlete out of the three of you?
Yeah, probably Loki.
Come on, kid.
She's pretty good, man. But I think you two are all right. There's no doubt about it. But talk about is there ever a match in a basketball game going on at the same time? Is it hard for people to choose? Hey, where are we going?
Yeah, because she's so much bigger than me. So.
So she doesn't care about her weight, but you guys have to watch yours. Talk a little bit about your diets, and is it you find it tough to kind of eat the right things and do all that, or is it all a science for you guys?
A little bit of both. I keep my weight in check during season, and then off season it will be different. But yeah.
What's it like hanging out with your cousin over there, Mason, at 189 pounds? I'm sorry. What's it like kind of watching him do his thing on the mat?
It's awesome. We're like really close. Like in the summers, we like wrestle, and then we go straight to playing like pickleball and stuff like that.
Cool. Coach Bauer, how about as far as this weekend? What are you looking forward to and the opportunities for these kids? There's no doubt it's going to be a gauntlet, but you feel like there's some opportunity here?
Yeah, 100%. The Northeast region, I deep down inside felt this way for a long period of time. That you come out of the Northeast region AAA tournament, and you're ready for the state tournament. And as far as these guys, I believe if they do what they're capable of doing, they'll get out of here this weekend, and I think they have a shot at winning it if they really put their mind to it. But our focus is championship first, qualify for state second, and then we'll take next week as it comes. But we're excited. These guys are pretty well. All three of them are battle tested. We did some pretty good tournaments that they got some competition and had some of the guys that they'll have to wrestle, and they know where they're stand. So we're ready. I think another light day of practice tomorrow. Have some fun, and we'll get in that van and take that trip down to Allentown. That it's the second best trip of the year. The best trip of the year is next week. We can get some qualifiers, and we can head to the sweetest place on earth.
Well, let's hope you guys do the job. We're rooting for you. What a winter sports season at Hazleton. Swimming, basketball, wrestling, very good. Coach Bauer, appreciate your time. Gabe, Jake Benio, and Mason Morello, cousins, thank you guys. Peace out. Enjoy a meal, and thanks for your time.
Thanks, John.
All right, guys. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
All right, see you guys.
Visit our friends at our Carol and Janelle and the Takeaway Kitchen, home of the famous Old Forge Pizza in the pizza capital of the world at 443 South Main Street. In business since 1962. 570-457-5555. You can visit them online at ourcarolandjanelle.com and the famous Takeaway Kitchen. Dr. Walt Delgadio, urologist at Wayne Memorial Hospital, practicing in the Wyoming Valley since 2002, treating all disorders of the urinary system, including the bladder, kidneys, and prostate. Urinary issues, kidney stones, cancers of the urinary tract, urinary infections, and routine prostate checks. Treating men, women, and children. Offices in Wilkes-Barre, Honesdale, and Susquehanna. Immediate appointments available. 570-266-8543. Dr. Walt Delgadio, urologist from Wayne Memorial Hospital. Athletic Republic with 2 locations in Dallas and Moosic. Sports performance training for athletes. Gain an advantage by getting faster, stronger, more agile, and more powerful. Fitness classes for active adults. Functional, full-body fitness that enables you to get more out of life. So visit our sports performance training in Moosic at 3356 Bernie Avenue and in Dallas at 220 East Center Hill Road. For Moosic, call 570-346-2929 and in Dallas, 570-675-2600. Sports performance training for athletes at Athletic Republic with Dallas and Moosic locations. And in the back mountain, Melissa Walter, located at 1934 Memorial Highway in Shavertown. Call Melissa at 570-675-69.
All right, let's see what we can do here. We got some signal issues with Wallenpaupack. So Coach Krasnowski was there. Now nobody's there. All I see are names. There you go, Coach. You're up.
Yo, you gotta flip the camera.
You see me at all, or?
No, you gotta flip the camera, Crush.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, man. I'm not exactly.
Bro, come on, bro.
Stop picking on me.
No, you gotta press the little arrow thing by the camera, and then press front
Now,
camera.
none of you guys I can see. Tyler,
Come on, you got it.
Giovanni, Aiden, Gabe.
Yep.
Lock in, bro.
You can do it. I believe in him.
I could just hear these guys.
Come on, bro.
You can't see. You know what? I can't see them either. I could just hear them.
Yo,
Yeah.
Aiden.
Guys, do you have any video possibilities?
Yeah, we all do.
Okay, well, can you hit the button to go video?
Yeah.
That's the question. All right, beautiful.
Yo,
We're live, by the way, on the air, so that's why I'm wondering.
Crush, you gotta flip the camera, bro.
I don't know how to do it.
There you go.
Oh.
Aiden, I see something. A counter.
Hey, Kale, come here.
All right, Aiden.
Yeah, what's
You're
up?
looking good.
Oh, good. I got two people
All right,
on.
Giovanni.
Kale, I need you to flip the camera for me.
There you go.
Oh, here we are. Let's go.
Kale, hurry.
Ain't easy
Yo,
being
Lionheart
old
dude,
here.
bro. What are you doing in your car, bro?
Get
Actually,
actually
John, this is welcome to my life.
Oh, boy.
Video
Gabe,
settings.
it's
Lots
the
of
arrow
problems,
by
right?
the camera button, bro.
Yeah, I have my kid coming in here. Make this.
I can't
make
find
this-
it.
That's all right. You'll be good, coach, in a second.
Come on.
Where is the camera?
All right, there we go. All right, perfect.
There we go. You did it.
Oh, we got
No,
you got
my
the
son
glasses
did
on.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Crush, you look so.
I got it.
We are talking Wallenpaupack Wrestling here in the John Mendola Show. We got a cast of characters. No better than Steve Krasnowski to be with us. With our guys here. Coach, no easy feat to win the District 2 AAA championship with the likes of Abingtonites and Hazleton beating down the hatches there next to you. But talk a little bit about these guys that we're going to talk about and the ability to get the team championship.
Sure. We invited 4 seniors to be on the show because they're, what they have done is nothing short of spectacular for this season. Since these guys have been freshmen, they have a record of 80-13 and, 3 straight AAA district championships in just a gauntlet. AAA in District 2 is difficult. Like you said, you mentioned Hazleton and Abington. Heck, throwing Wilkes-Barre in there too. West Scranton with their teams in DV is always a threat. And what these guys have done is nothing short of spectacular.
So we'll go through each guy. And first guy is Gio Lamonaco, 133 pounds, third at district. Tell us a little bit about what he brings to the table as a wrestler.
Sure. He's just slick. He's fast. He's got all kind of moves. And when he's on his feet, and that's the one thing you'll hear about most of these guys, when Gio's on his feet, boy, he's hard to beat. And trying to hold him down, good luck. He has a good motor, and he just doesn't quit. He's all heart all the time.
Giovanni, welcome into the show. Tell us a little bit about, getting through this program here for the Buckhorns and how long you've been wrestling and what you like about the sport.
I've been wrestling for a while, for like 10 years. What I like about the sport, I don't know. I think I like how hard it is, and not many other people do it. They just don't like.
Not every.
Not like. What I mean by it is like not everybody's willing to choose a hard sport like this, or if they go with an easier choice. I feel like.
And not everybody's going to go on at the next level and wrestle. That's a hard choice. You might want to go in the military, go to the workforce, trade school, college. How about for you? What are you thinking of doing next? Do you know what you're doing next?
Yeah, I don't plan on wrestling after high school, so I plan on just going straight into the workforce.
All right. Well, what are you looking forward to with the rest of this year? Obviously, you get the opportunity to go to regionals.
Yeah. I plan on making it to states this year. That's my big goal, making it out the region.
Coach, talk about this weekend. Keith Maurer was just talking about how it is brutal to go through regionals and Northeast Regional and make it. But talk a little bit about what this weekend will be
It's a
about.
gauntlet. I mean, it's AAA Northeast. A few years back, there were a lot of people saying, the District 11 is not what it used to be. Well, it's better than it used to be. And, our boys, they know what they're in for. You've got Notre Dame, Green Pond, Bethlehem Catholic, Nazareth, Easton. I mean, it's a gauntlet, and nobody's easy. And, you add in the District 4 schools with the likes of Athens, Jersey Shore, and Shikellamy, and then pepper in a few dudes that might fall out of the Philly area. And it's tough. It's no joke, and you've got to bring your A game for every match.
All right, next guy we're going to go to is Aiden Blott, 127 pounds, second at districts. Aiden, tell us a little bit about your season.
I had a good season. I had my up and downs, but plan on going to states this year. I have a pretty tough bracket, but I think I can pull through.
What's it like to be with the Buckhorn Wrestling program and wrestle for Coach Krasnowski?
It's the best program I think I could have ever landed at. All 3 years that I've wrestled on the team, it's been awesome. The coaching's great. Great environment. I love being every practice I enjoy. So
talk about the mix of seriousness and then having some fun. Do you feel like it is the right mix there with Coach Jim?
Yeah, I think it's the perfect mix. It's never too serious at practice. We all know what we have to do. We get there, we get it done.
How about your future? What are you planning on doing with your life?
I'm either going to college or a trade school, but I do plan on wrestling.
Okay, glad to hear it. How about your outlook for this weekend? Do you look at your opponents, or you're just like, you know what, I'm better off not knowing? Some people take a different approach.
Throughout the season, I looked a little bit, but I didn't really take much of it when I've seen what they've done.
Coach Krasnowski, we know that, you'll run into some kid who's, 12 and 19 down there in the Northeast region who could pin somebody or tech fall somebody. Talk a little bit about the guarding these guys against, don't get too high, don't get too low. You got to kind of keep it in the middle.
Well, that's the hard part. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to take every match, one at a time. But, the 4 guys we're talking to have been excellent at that all year. They know what's at stake. They're year-round guys. 3 of the 4 are year-round guys. So they know you can't look ahead. A lot of kids want to look ahead and say, well, I got to beat, that next guy. But you can't. You cannot afford to look ahead in the AAA regional, because if you look ahead, you're going to find yourself with a loss.
All right, we're going to move along to Gabe Caulfield, 172 pounds, a district champ. Gabe, talk a little bit about what your season was like and winning a district championship. No easy feat there in AAA.
It was a pretty good season. Yeah.
What is it about your wrestling style that you think it makes it difficult when you go against other guys? Coach K, you can jump in anytime.
Here, let me help you out. Gabe was the one who, John, he did not want to do this interview. He does not like being on camera. And we begged him. I said, listen, I'm only asking you for one favor. Gabe's a hammer on top. I mean, he's very good on top. He throws the legs in on you, and he's going to cause a lot of grief. And from the neutral position, he had to get back into shooting. He knew that. He was getting too defensive kind of down the stretch. But he's starting to take the offensive approach a little bit more, and he's really been exceptional. And for him, that was the difference in the district tournament. He's been a lot more aggressive the last 3 weeks, and it's really paid dividends.
Gabe, how about important people in your life who you're going to give credit to at home?
I give credit to Aiden Blau. I'll give credit to Gio. So I'll give credit to Crush. I'll give credit to my stepdad.
How about as far as your future, Gabe? What are you planning? Workforce, military, university, trade school? Do you have a plan right now?
I'm going to college to be a physical therapist.
All All right, man. All the best. Congratulations and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, Tyler Gallo, 215 pounds, second at districts. Coach, tell us a little bit about Tyler.
Coach, this is John, this is our unsung hero right here. In all honesty, without Gallo, we don't win the district title this year. If you were following along with the district tournament and the semis, man, we had a really bad semi round. And Tyler was going out wrestling Frank Scalpi, a dude with 30-some wins, having a hell of a year. Everybody expected him to win the title. And when things were going wrong as a captain and as a senior, Tyler stepped up and he really did his job. He took care of business, scored a major decision against Scalpi. And you know, for the whole team, that was the difference. He was the unsung hero of this tournament.
Let's welcome in Tyler Gallo right now. Tyler, let's talk about, the wrestling room. I'm sure you have some different partners. Gabe's probably one of them that you wrestle with a little bit, Coach and some of the other guys around you. What's it like being in that wrestling room and trying to get better, but with some of these other guys?
Yeah, it's a great environment being with these guys, being in the wrestling room. A lot of different partners. We got, wrestle like our heavyweight, sometimes Gabe, our 89, some different looks. Trying to tie up with the bigger guys and try to be a little quicker with the lighter guys. It's good competition.
So that kudos from your coach saying, hey, you pretty much saved the team championship there. Talk a little bit about the feeling of, again, you got 4 seniors there. Probably feels really good to be with these guys and make it through. It's not easy, seeing it through and going through all those years. But talk a little bit about that partnership with them and, kind of doing it for the team.
Yeah, I've been with this group of guys for some time in the Little League, kind of wrestling up junior high and now varsity. It's cool to see us kind of come through with a three-peat. We're our last one this year, and with that match against Scalpi in the semis.
Tyler, how about your family? Who are the important people in your world?
My family, let's say like my dad, and then a teammate of mine is his father, and then the rest of their family supported me a lot.
How about your future? What do you have lined up, Tyler?
My plans, I'll go to college for athletic training and play football there, wherever I decide to go.
How about this weekend with regionals? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward being with my team. Season's come towards an end. Pick up a couple wins there.
Coach, how tough is this weekend when it comes to meal planning? I mean, do you kind of like, okay, we're all going to go eat, or is it, hey, everybody kind of knows their little routine because some might have to keep it a little tighter than others?
Well, I'd like to think that, but these guys seem to eat everything they can get their hands on. I mean, we do after-school snack at Paupack, and it's like kindergarten all over again. I mean, there's juice boxes and there's apples, but they're pretty disciplined. I mean, these guys knew where they had to be early. They monitor their weight very well, and they're wrestlers first and foremost. And for these guys, weight management is just, that's par for the course. That's just something they do.
When you talk about discipline, let's talk about the coach. Like, your home making meals. Are there always salads and stuff like that?
No, there's not salads. We try to balance out the proteins and the carbs pretty well. We're looking for like 40 to 50 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, and a little bit of fat.
All right. Sounds good. As far as, being proud of these guys as far as wrestling, but off the mat as well. Talk about these guys carrying themselves well in the hallways and or the classrooms there at Wallenpaupack and in their community.
Let me tell you something, John. These boys, it's funny because every year you get done with a group of young men, it's like you miss those young guys and you hope the next group is going to be just as good. And, our whole staff, we love these kids. You know what I mean? They're all different. As you can see, some guys like to talk. They're all a little bit different, but just a great group of young men. And we told them this week, it's sad for our coaching staff when these boys leave, they get to go off and experience the world and we're stuck there picking up the pieces. But it's a great reset, and I wouldn't want to coach any other kids. I mean, each group, it just gets better and better. And that's kind of been the standard with our program. If you're a Buckhorn wrestler, you know what to expect and you know what's expected of you. And these gentlemen have really set the standard high.
we had the Hazleton kids on about 10 minutes ago, and they couldn't sit still, much like your guys. They're all over the place with their cameras. Talk about, is that the way it is in the wrestling room? Like they just have motors that
John,
don't
I'd love
stop?
you to come up to our wrestling room for like a couple days and see how it is. Oh, dear Lord. I mean, they're great. They're behaved and they're a lot of fun. But like, you know, they got stimulus everywhere. They're probably playing video games and hanging out. You know, it's the teenage mind, you know. Yeah, John, you see what it's like in the classroom.
Well, we appreciate all of you guys. Gio Lamonaco, Aiden Blount, Gabe Caulfield, and Tyler Gallo. Great years for Wallenpaupack. Coach Krishnowski, we wish you guys the best this weekend and appreciate your time.
Thank you, John. We appreciate the press.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day.
Peace.
Okay. See you guys.
Thank you.
Peace.
Dr. Todd Pacheski, located at 1500 Wyoming Avenue in 40 Fort, is conveniently located for you and your family. Teeth cleaning, general and restorative, plus cosmetic dentistry, including dental implants, Invisalign, and more. Call 570-287-2500 or visit Dr. Todd online. It's drtoddsmileon.com for Dr. Todd Pacheski. Dee's Diner, East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre, across from the casino. Fans, it's hard to find a place with a home-cooked taste. Open 7 days a week and 24 hours on the weekends for good food and the convenience of being open when your belly is hungry. Visit Dee's Diner tonight. Sharper Embroidery and Screen Printing, 570-714-3617. Custom screen printing and embroidery, 35 plus years experience in the apparel decorating industry. Multicolor embroidery, logo design, teamwear, corporate apparel. Visit our showroom at 1081 Main Street in Swarsville or give us a call, 570-714-3617, or visit us online at sharperembroidery.com. Give State Farm agent Courtney Lisk a call. She's located in the Green Ridge section of Scranton at 1759 Sanderson Avenue. Call 570-800-5969. Supportive and committed to the community as well as local nonprofit organizations. Check out our 250 5-star Google reviews. Customize insurance based on your family's individual needs. It's State Farm agent Courtney Lisk, located in the Green Ridge section of Scranton, 570-800-5969. Check her out online at CourtneyLiskInsurance.com. All right, we're back here on the John Mendola Show. We're wrapping up here. Wrestling, we had Hanover area Justin Thomas, who was a Benton guy, doing a nice job of that program. And those three sophomores, Hazleton area's Keith Maurer, a couple of brothers. I got a sister who's a heck of a basketball player and a cousin who's pretty darn good, Marolo. And then, of course, Wallenpaupack and Steve Krishnowski. His sons played basketball, got through the program there at Old Forge. Coughlin guy, him and his wife, high school sweethearts. And then, Old Forge for them is where they have lived and commutes to Wallenpaupack's done a nice job with the program. And a couple guys that, want to do different things, a little bit quiet, and they just do their stuff on the mat. Not guys you want to mess with on the mat with Wallenpaupack winning the District 2 team championship. Not easy to do. So there's plenty more wrestlers here in District 2 that are good, that we're hoping to get to push through at regionals, and maybe we could catch up with them over the weekend at some point or early next week before they maybe head to states at Hershey. I know the Aldadita kid, the kid from Mid-Valley, was really talented and a stud. There's some other wrestlers as well. Wilkes-Barre pushed a couple of guys through, and some other schools as well. So, hopefully we'll try to catch up and see. Of course, we got the swimming championships, District 2 swimming championships coming up this weekend. The basketball championships at the arena. So there's plenty of stuff going on. We appreciate a lot of people joined us last night. Hazleton area and Wilkes-Barre in the basketball side. Tremendous game. Internet crapped out on us midway through the game. There's been some internet issues in Wilkes-Barre going on for quite some time the last several weeks. So we were dropped the signal last night, but we were able to finish the game luckily. But those are just some of the things that you got to deal with. So we appreciate you joining us once again. We are driven by McCarthy Tire, celebrating 100 years. And of course, all of our other sponsors here on the John Mendola Show Network. So I hope you and your family have a great evening. Johnny and I will be getting to our picks for the District 2 basketball championship. So
that should be ready to go for tomorrow. So I hope you have a great night, and good night, everybody.